Imagine spending millions of pounds every year with one single extraordinary goal: to make your body young again. This is the reality for a wealthy American entrepreneur named Bryan Johnson. He is the founder of a technology company, but now his full-time job is a personal science project he calls Project Blueprint. His mission is to turn back the clock on his own body, not just to feel younger, but to actually have the biological age of an 18-year-old. It's a fascinating and extreme experiment that has captured the world's attention, making us all wonder if time itself can be defied with enough money and dedication. Mr. Johnson claims his project is already showing remarkable results. With a team of more than 30 doctors constantly monitoring every aspect of his health, he reports that some of his organs are much younger than his chronological age of 47. For example, he says his lungs and diaphragm function like those of a teenager, and that his heart has reversed its biological age from 45 down to 37. These are bold claims, suggesting that years of aging can be erased. His journey is documented in great detail, making it a public spectacle of human endurance and scientific ambition, pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible for human health and longevity. The core idea behind Project Blueprint is to treat the body like a complex machine that can be optimized and repaired. Bryan Johnson believes that aging is not an inevitable fate, but a problem that can be solved with data, technology, and an unwavering commitment to a strict regimen. He meticulously tracks hundreds of biomarkers in his body, from his blood and saliva to the quality of his sleep. Every single decision, from what he eats to when he exercises, is driven by the data his team collects. This isn't just about looking younger. It's a dedicated attempt to fundamentally reprogram his biology and achieve a state of peak human performance. This quest for eternal youth is not a new idea, of course. Humans have been searching for the fountain of youth for centuries. However, Bryan Johnson's approach is uniquely modern, blending ancient health principles with cutting-edge medical technology and a level of self-monitoring that is almost unimaginable for most people. He is essentially a human guinea pig in his own multi-million-dollar experiment. The big question that everyone asks is whether his personal journey can reveal secrets that could one day help all of us live longer, healthier lives, or if it is simply an extreme example of one man's personal obsession with defeating his own mortality. Bryan Johnson's daily routine is incredibly strict and precisely controlled, leaving absolutely no room for spontaneity. His day begins before sunrise, and his first action is to take a large number of supplements, over 100 pills in total, all carefully selected by his medical team. His diet is a major part of the project. He consumes exactly 1,950 calories each day, all from plant-based foods. His meals are not chosen for taste but for their nutritional value, often consisting of things like lentil soup, steamed vegetables, and specially prepared puddings. This diet, rich in nutrients and low in calories, is one of the more scientifically grounded parts of his plan. Exercise is another critical component of his daily life, and it is just as rigorous as his diet. He follows a demanding workout plan that includes a mix of cardio, strength training, and high-intensity exercises, all designed to maintain muscle mass, bone density, and cardiovascular health. His team ensures every movement is optimized for maximum benefit without causing injury. After his workout, he follows a detailed recovery protocol. This commitment to physical fitness is something most health experts would agree is beneficial for slowing the aging process, as it keeps the body strong and resilient against the wear and tear of time. Perhaps the most unusual and controversial parts of Mr. Johnson's project are the experimental treatments he undergoes. For instance, he has tried therapies involving the exchange of blood plasma, a procedure where his own plasma was replaced with a purified substitute. He even once received plasma from his teenage son, a practice often called young blood therapy, which is not approved by health authorities and lacks solid proof of effectiveness in humans. In another recent experiment, he had fat injected into his face to combat volume loss, which resulted in a severe allergic reaction, highlighting the serious risks involved in pushing medical boundaries. Finally, sleep is treated with the same scientific seriousness as everything else in his life. He goes to bed at the same time every night in a completely blacked-out room, ensuring he gets a consistent and high-quality period of rest. He is monitored while he sleeps to track his brainwaves, heart rate, and breathing patterns. Scientists widely agree that good sleep is fundamental to health and longevity, as it is during this time that the body repairs itself. While most people cannot replicate his extreme measures, his focus on the foundational pillars of health, diet, exercise, and sleep, offers a glimpse into what a life dedicated entirely to health optimization looks like. When we look at Bryan Johnson's project through the lens of science, we find a mix of proven principles and unproven theories. Currently, the scientific community agrees that it is not possible to fully reverse a person's biological age back to their teenage years. Aging is an incredibly complex process that involves damage to our DNA, the shortening of our telomeres, the protective caps on our chromosomes, and a gradual decline in cellular function. While we can certainly slow this process down and improve our health biomarkers, making a 47-year-old truly 18 again on a biological level remains in the realm of science fiction for now. However, many parts of Bryan Johnson's lifestyle are based on solid scientific evidence. For example, his plant-based, calorie-restricted diet is well supported by research. Studies have shown that limiting calories while maintaining high nutrient intake can extend lifespan in many animals and improve health markers in humans. Similarly, his dedication to regular exercise and consistent high-quality sleep are universally recognized by doctors as powerful tools for promoting health and slowing the effects of aging. These are the cornerstones of a healthy life that are accessible to everyone and have been proven to work time and time again. The more controversial side of his project involves the experimental treatments. Procedures like plasma exchange and the use of certain drugs, such as rapamycin, which he has since stopped taking due to side effects, are highly speculative. These treatments often lack large-scale human trials to prove they are both safe and effective for anti-aging. In fact, some of these interventions carry significant risks, as seen with his allergic reaction to the fat injection. This is where his project moves from established science into the territory of personal experimentation, where the potential benefits are uncertain and the dangers can be very real. So, what can we learn from all of this? The most important lesson is to separate the proven from the speculative. While the dream of reversing age is captivating, the real-world evidence points towards a more modest goal, slowing down the aging process and extending our health span, the number of years we live in good health. Scientists agree that we have considerable power to influence how we age through our lifestyle choices. The foundational elements of Bryan Johnson's routine, good nutrition, regular physical activity, and sufficient rest, are the most reliable strategies we have for living a longer, more vibrant life. You don't need millions of pounds or a team of doctors to apply the most important lessons from Bryan Johnson's story to your own life. The most effective strategies for staying healthy and youthful are surprisingly simple and affordable. The first step is to focus on your diet. Try to eat more whole plant-based foods like vegetables, fruits, beans, and nuts. These foods are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help protect your body from damage. You don't need to be as strict as Mr. Johnson, but reducing your intake of processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats can make a huge difference in how you feel and look. Next, make movement a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. You don't need to spend hours in a gym. Even 30 minutes of moderate activity most days of the week can have profound benefits. This could be a brisk walk, a bike ride, dancing, or gardening. The goal is to keep your body active, which helps maintain strong muscles and bones, improves circulation, and boosts your mood. Regular exercise is one of the most powerful anti-aging tools available to us, and it is completely free. Consistency is more important than intensity, so find an activity you enjoy and stick with it. Prioritizing sleep is another simple yet powerful way to support your health. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. To improve your sleep, try to create a relaxing bedtime routine. Turn off screens like phones and televisions at least an hour before bed, as the blue light can interfere with your body's natural sleep signals. Make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. Good sleep helps your body repair itself, consolidates memories, and regulates hormones. It is just as important as diet and exercise for maintaining your long-term health and youthful energy. In conclusion, while Bryan Johnson's quest to reverse his age is an extreme and fascinating experiment, the most valuable takeaways are the basics. His story reminds us that the foundations of health, what we eat, how we move, and how well we rest, are what truly matter. Instead of chasing expensive and risky experimental treatments, we can all take practical steps to improve our well-being. By focusing on a healthy diet, regular exercise, and good sleep, you are giving your body the best possible chance to age slowly and gracefully, allowing you to enjoy a long, vibrant, and healthy life.